Hello everyone, my name is Raham Ali and I would like to present to you my final project regarding designing an e-learning onboarding course. Now the problem at Quest International School, which is a pseudonym for the school we're working in for this presentation, is that new math teachers don't really have any formal training as licensed teachers. They lack the knowledge about evidence-based practices. Although they have the content knowledge about math, they can't really bring the points across or explain the concepts effectively. And the client, which is mainly the school board of QIS, have requested an induction program that can treat this problem and support those new hires with high quality training. Now, our context in detail is QIS, it's a school in Saudi Arabia. There are space and scheduling constraints that necessitate that we use an online self-paced induction program. The target audience includes new hires. They are for the purpose of the modules presented in this course. They're math teachers from grades 1 to 9. They have diverse educational backgrounds and they have, as we've explained before, limited training in pedagogical practices. The current cohort that will take this course are 7 female teachers. Their age is between 27 and 35. They're Arab from Jordan and Egypt. Most of them have 3 to 5 years of experience and they have no formal exposure to formal training in teaching strategies. The solution for our problem is to create an e-learning induction course that is scalable. It is supposed to address the challenges that we've explained. It's supposed to be flexible and comprehensive, allowing teachers to have a blended option later when they join the school after they're hired, and it should be tailored to their needs. The goals for this course, the current goal is for the current cohort, the 7 teachers that we've explained. Future goal is to be able to expand the course for future subjects other than math and for future hires. And my personal professional goal for this course and for this project is to enhance my expertise in instructional design, specifically in the technologies I'm using, which are Storyline 360 and Rise 360, to be able to create future impactful solutions in other contexts. The objectives for this specific course and project is that learners need to understand and apply cognitive load theory in math instruction. They should be able to effectively use strategies after what they learn about the principles of working memory and long-term memory. This should be able to enhance their teaching practices, and they will document their learning journey through reflections using a Wakelet. The technology used, there are 4 tools. Uh, there are 3 of them in the Articulate suite, which is Rise, Storyline, and Reach, and the fourth is a Wakelet. We will explain those in detail. The content and sequencing for the purpose and the time scope that is allowed throughout this course is in Module 1, there will be a module that is about cognitive load theory principles and along with working memory and long-term memory. Module 2 will be explaining something specific to math, which is worked examples and the purpose of them, their benefits, and how they scaffold learning for students while they're solving problems. And the last thing that we'll be incorporating is a Wakelet, which will be used throughout the course for reflections as a portfolio or as a journal. For Rise 360, this is what the course looks like. Students will start the course, or their learners will start the course. They will find on the left pane the different modules and lessons. They come in, the Rise suite allows us to have different things like flashcards. There is a quiz, and if they answer incorrectly, it will indicate that and give them feedback. And it gives them feedback why it's incorrect. And this is, for example, a checklist, not multiple choice. And when they answer correctly, they will get immediate feedback as well. Storyline has different options. It allows for more control. And for example, one of the options here is that I can have a narrated slide like this one for the learning objectives.
By the end of this module, you will understand what worked examples are, their benefits in math instruction, and how to effectively use them in your lessons.
It allows us to create knowledge checks, input videos, and what I like about this is that I can control the timing of how everything there is.
This is Ronaldo. Ronaldo likes reading books, make
For example, I can control the timing of when everything appears. What I like here as well in storyline is that the learner cannot move forward unless they answer the knowledge checks correctly, which is something I was unable to create with Rise. So here the learner has to answer correctly in order to move on. Now, Reach is a platform that is available with Articulate. It is like an LMS that allows me to enroll learners. And for example, here, after I've enrolled those three learners, I could see who completed the course, who has not started the course, the duration they took. I can go into each learner's profile and I can see their progress. For example, this learner got 75%, and I'm indicating only that they have to get 100% for them to be able to pass the course, or for the course to be registered as complete for them. So far, they've only finished 12% of the course, and these analytics are very helpful when you are monitoring the trainees or learners that you're working with. Last thing, it allows me to also award a certificate upon completion that is sent to their email when they're done with their courses. Now this is the Wakelet. As you can see, it allows the learners to have several options of putting general resources, putting specific things. They can also write the reflections as I've indicated here. And as far as the affordances of each technology that I've used, I find that Rise 360 is very user friendly. The drag and drop feature makes it very accessible, and it has interactive lessons. The constraints is it's not as advanced, and it doesn't have the many features that are available in Storyline. For Storyline, there are advanced quizzes. You can have more control on how things are shown, and you can have branching simulations, but it needs a steeper learning curve to be used. And I'm still learning. I'm not as proficient in Storyline as I am in Rise 360 throughout the duration of this course. Now, Reach 360 is very easy to use. It allows me to launch courses without having an LMS. It gives me real-time analytics as soon as they start, as soon as my users are enrolled. The only constraint is that you need the full subscription for it to be accessible to you, and it's not as versatile as a normal LMS. Now, the Wakelet serves as a portfolio. However, it relies solely on the learner's initiative. So, depending on how invested they are in their learning, it will be successful or not. For the instructional frameworks and strategies for TPAC, the tools I have used, I have made sure that they are enhancing the learning process and the content delivery and engagement. The pedagogical knowledge, I am making sure that I'm using explicit structured strategies, and I'm scaffolding and using reflective activities. And I'm For the content knowledge, I am making sure that I am relaying the content in a way that promotes content mastery and allows the learners to grasp the concepts. For UDL, there are multiple means of representation through the videos and interactive activities. There is action and expression through the quizzes and the portfolio, and there is reflection in the Wakelet portfolio. The generative strategies, the self explanation and summarization are with the Wakelet, and the self testing is throughout the two modules using Rise and Storyline. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope this was informative for you.